Hi, and welcome to EDU 270. I am Desiree Caskey, and I will be your instructor for this semester. As you've probably found out, this class will be entirely online this semester, and everything that you need will be inside the D2L shell for the semester. So tonight I thought I would make a short video, introduce myself, let you know who I am, and then give you a quick tour of the areas of importance for our class. So let's get started. As I said, I'm Desiree Caskey, and I currently work in School District 2 as a library media specialist. That's a fancy name for a librarian, but that's not what I started my career in. I started in the technology department, providing technology support for teachers and administrators. And then I got my teaching degree and became what is called a technology integration specialist. So I was a technology coach for classroom teachers for 15 years. And in that time, I created several different staff development programs. You might hear about them if you join the staff in Billings Public Schools in the future. The first program that I created was called TILT, and TILT stands for Teachers Integrating and Learning Technology. And then I also started a summer technology summit. And the idea behind these programs that I started, which really cool fact, these have been adopted by several other states across the country. The idea behind these technology staff development programs, which I will push in our class, is that you have to have time to explore a tool and make a connection with that tool in order for it to have value for you and for you to then show the value to your students. The other emphasis that I had in my program was that technology belongs in students' hands. And so for every opportunity that there was, I helped teachers create lessons that provided technology experiences for the students. So throughout this semester, you're going to see me emphasize technology in students' hands, or I may ask you what it might look like if the technology were in the students' hands. So just be prepared for that. So let's just take a quick minute. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you the D2L shell, and then just talk to you about a couple of things to make sure that we're all on the same page. It's really important that you hear me say, I am here to guide you. I am not here to give you grades. That is not my emphasis. My emphasis is to help you become an effective teacher in using technology. So, okay, let's take a look at D2L. I'm going to share my screen. Excuse me. And you should be able to see the welcome screen for the Instructional Technology EDU 270. I wanted to show you that when you get onto this home page, the first thing you're going to see is this thing called Content Browser. Well, actually, let me back up. The first thing you're going to see is this section called Announcements, and there aren't any announcements in here yet, but I will use this section frequently. Probably weekly, I will add either a video announcement or some type of news for you, just to make sure that we're all staying connected and that I'm communicating clearly to you. Okay, the next section is called the Content Browser, and here's where you're going to find the outline for your class. More importantly, the very first link that you're going to see is a link to the syllabus, and I just clicked on that so you could kind of see it a little bit. A link to the syllabus and the grading details. Notice that that is not open to you yet, and it won't be until the 13th. So when that day arrives, you'll be able to see more information here. I'm just going to click back on the course home. Each week, you will access each week through the content browser, and all you have to do is click on the week, and then it will show you exactly what assignments are available to you for that week. Now, if I click on it now, you're not going to see anything, so I won't waste your time. The important thing that you need to know is all of our information that we cover in EDU 270 can be found in discussions and assignments. I don't provide you with any grades or quizzes, or excuse me, any tests or quizzes. I give you grades. I don't provide you any tests or quizzes, but you will have a fair amount of projects and participation activities. I'm going to click on assignments just so you can kind of see what that looks like. So you're going to see several different types of assignments. The first type is called participation activities, and you're going to find, I believe there are 6 of them throughout the semester that you'll have to do. The second section is called project sharing assignments. And this is where you're actually going to create a product with a digital tool and then share it with me somehow. Throughout the semester, we will have the opportunity to have 2 required Zoom meetings. The dates are here right away, so you know. The first one will be February 17th. The second one will be March 10th. Those are required. If you cannot make those dates, then you need to contact me for alternative assignment arrangements. And then finally, you'll have a comprehensive reflection. The thing I like about this assignment section, I'm just going to scroll to the top, is that you have the grade, the points available for each of your assignments, so you know the value of each of the assignments. I'm just going to point out really quickly that one of the first assignments that you start, not due until the end of the semester, is a curation tool collection. That's 50 points. That's a massive amount of your grade. And then if you scroll down, creating a virtual classroom, which is a project, again, 50 points. The Zoom meetings together are worth 50 points. And the comprehensive reflection for the semester is worth 50 points. So there are some projects or assignments, that are weighted fairly heavily, and you're going to want to make sure that you pay close attention to those. Okay, I want to show you one more thing, and I'm just going to jump into my Google Drive to show you this. And the reason I'm going in there is because in D2L, things aren't active yet. So let me open our syllabus for the semester. And I'm also going to jump back and I'm going to open the grading details for the semester. Probably the most important document that you can look at right now is the grading details for the semester. You can see that we have a total of 450 points available this semester, and it's broken down into participation activities, project sharing assignments, discussion posts. There's a discussion almost each week. The 2 Zoom meetings, and then finally a comprehensive reflection of your semester. As you look through the grading details, there's not a lot of detail for you to get from this assignment, except for the week and each assignment that's available to you through that week. And then, of course, the points that are available. The more important document is actually the syllabus. And the syllabus has a lot of fluff in it because the university requires us to put a bunch of information in there. So I'm going to quickly go through this. Don't get dizzy. Let me back up. Okay, so I gave you some really detailed information about assignments, and I want you to note that it says assignments are due 1 week after they are assigned unless otherwise noted in the assignment. So you have from Wednesday to Wednesday to get your assignments completed. I'm going to be honest, I work full-time and then I'm teaching this class. I may not get your assignments graded immediately after you turn them in. So if for some reason you need an extra day or 2 to finish your assignment, please communicate with me. I've given you my email address and my cell phone number, and you can simply email me, text me, or call me and let me know what's going on. And I'm happy to extend assignment dates. Communication is the key. If you don't tell me, I don't know. Okay. Participation activities, these are the ones that require you to interact with a digital tool that I'll assign for you. And it should be related to the content that we're covering in the class or have previously covered. Project sharing activities are things, like I said, where you create a product and then I'm probably going to give you the tool or give you a list of tools to choose from. and you probably will have to create an account in that tool in order to complete the assignment. Okay, discussion posts are simply that. I'm going to give you some basic information about digital tools or technology integration concepts, and I'm going to ask you some questions. You need to respond to that in an intelligent, detailed manner in a discussion post. As I said, we'll have 2 Zoom meetings, and if you cannot make those, you need to make arrangements with me well in advance so that we can make sure you are getting the information that you need and getting a grade that you can live with. Finally, I put this section in here called videos. I will be creating a collection of videos for you to introduce the tools or introduce the concepts, maybe even show you how to do something, or just to reinforce a concept that I've been teaching. So you're going to want to watch for videos. Hopefully I'll put those in the announcements or inside the assignment, so you'll be able to get to those very easily. Okay, just an FYI, the course outline is the same thing as the grading details. It just gives you more information about what will be covered each week. Okay, one last thing I'm going to cover, and that is a sample discussion post. Because this is a college level course, I do expect that you will turn in college level work. So this is a sample discussion post that you could use to kind of guide you in your responses each week. Notice that I have a heading on here. I've put EDU 270 instructional technology. I put the week number and the name of the unit that we're covering, and then of course my name. For each discussion post, there are 2 tools that you, at least 2 tools, pay attention. There are at least 2 tools that you will be reviewing, and there are 3 questions that you have to answer. The first question is, what is the tool? What's the name of the tool and what is its purpose? The second question is, what are some ideas for using the tool? How do you see yourself using this tool in a learning environment? And the third question is the value of the tool. What are some of the reasons you would recommend this tool to another teacher? Notice in the sample, I put tool number 1 and I named it. And then down below, I put tool number 2. Just keep going. You would name the tool and then give the same information, answer the same 3 questions for tool number 2. This is a good example of the amount of information that I expect you to provide me for each tool. Notice I only did 1 tool, so you need twice this much information in your discussion post in order for it to be complete. Hopefully that will help you get a clear picture of what I'm expecting in the sample discussion posts. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, come back on, and I just want to say that I am super excited about this semester. I've been teaching a similar course, the graduate level course of this class online for the last 6 years, and it's gone really well. The students have really enjoyed having the class online, and I'm thinking that you probably will enjoy this too. Just know that I understand that life happens and that you have other classes that you're taking, and probably some of you are married and have children and have jobs and have lots of other things going on, just like me. So I am here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to teach you, and I'm here to support you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions, concerns, if something doesn't make sense. Oh, and guess what? I make mistakes. If you find a mistake, if something doesn't make sense, chances are it's on my end. I've got a lot going on in my life and I could easily have messed up. So please don't hesitate to contact me and say, what were you thinking? Oh, be kind and I'll be kind in return. All right, this is our first video for the semester. I'm really looking forward to working with you, and I hope that the first week of our class goes really well. I'm just so excited to read your introductions and meet all of you.